we're in the sit-up position. We're gonna work on articulating the spine here and actively pulling yourself up. For the setup, your feet could just be under the couch. These weights are a little bit lighter, so we added the band. So if you have the band and not the couch, you can use the band. Figure it out. We basically just need your feet to be nice and steady and you're able to get some assistance upwards. So from here, we're gonna work on tucking our chin, pulling it back into the ground, and then scraping a piece of paper under and slowly curling it all the way up. You're thinking about your spine is going up and over, up and over, up and over, up and over, until you get to this position like the bottom of a squat, completely rounded in the back. Then you're gonna come all the way down, trying to peel each one of your segments onto the ground. So see if you can get one little guy down there, the next one, the next one, the next one, until you eventually let your head come all the way back. We're gonna do 5 reps. They're all high intensity, they're all high intent. Try to feel the stuff in the front. So feel under your chin tucking. Feel all that tissue in your neck working. Then feel your abs and your six-pack curling you up. Then feel your lower abs pulling you in and curling you up. On the way down, that stuff is working and then it slowly relaxes. So once your back hits the ground, the lower abs relax a little bit. Once your mid-back hits the ground, those relax. Your six-pack's no longer working. And then eventually it'll leave your neck to work where it completely relaxes. As always, it's just as much of a skill to turn something off, which it never really does, but to relax some lines of tissue than it is to always be constantly tensing them up, especially these. So what I want you to really get is when you hit the ground, let your head drop, see if you can maybe even just take a breath, let all that stuff turn off, and then turn it on again when you curl back up. So that's exactly what we're doing, is we're systematically getting each vertebrae and each part of that spine to work on its way up and then to turn off on the way down. As you're coming up, your back should be flat into the ground, okay? You can start off with it not flat, and then when you get to that portion, you can flatten it into the ground as well. Both of those are options that I'm okay with for this. The intent is all about getting the movement to come from the spine and in a segmental fashion, meaning one after the other. And the whole time we're gonna keep these obviously going from the top to the bottom, so your head's gonna be the first thing that moves. And you should feel a ton of abs working here. You should definitely feel abs working. You are doing a sit-up. I like an exhale on the way up too, so that's another good thing that you can do. The more you're able to get air out on the way up, the more you're gonna feel your abs. That is 100% for sure. And even though we're using the band and we got the stuff on under the feet, we're really pulling ourselves up there with everything on the front side. I'd rather that you drag your feet towards you and pull your heels towards you than you actually trying to use your hip flexors. So if that makes sense, just like we do pelvic magic and 90-90 on the wall and we find our hamstrings, if it's possible, see if you can pull your heels towards you instead of trying to pull your knees towards you and use your hip flexors, okay? So that's how we're gonna do that one.